Hello, hello, test, test. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. Right now I'm just yo, how's it going? Right now I am uh, passing data from the old Xiaomi phone, from my friend's phone, to my PC, just to back it up, just in case I have something interesting there or something. I've already trespassed like the pictures, so mostly that's probably the most important thing. But the next most important thing, usually it's like WhatsApp data, so like WhatsApp images and all this. So that's what I'm doing right now. And the problem is that WhatsApp data, like I cannot just drag the WhatsApp folder to my computer because it freezes, because it has like so many subfolders and so many files. So I have to manually pass like media, photos, videos, send, that kind of thing. Pretty good. It's really hot. Today it's colder than here. It's colder than other days. I'm probably do this. Let's see what really hot means in Berlin. See, this is what happens if I don't do it one by one. I guess there were too many files on the links thing or something like that. Fuck. Berlin weather 32. Hotter than here. Well, I think today is, yeah, right now mine is 28. According to my wrist, it's 31, so it depends on the source. But yeah. Hot but rainy in Berlin. I don't know why the GIFs folder takes so long. I don't have that many GIFs, I thought, but apparently. I'm in Marzahn. There is no rain. No idea. Marzahn. It's a locality within the borough of blah blah blah. Oh, I like the buildings. Those are the buildings that you mentioned. I remember the ones that had a name, right? They had a name. Imágenes. No. Maps. Let's go maps. Maps.google. Audio. Marzahn, Berlin. So in the right, like in the outskirts. Schwimmhalle. Oh, there is. You have a pool close by. And yeah, for Tolkien, what the title says, thinking about art. I want to think about, like, of the things that I want to do, of the projects, etc. that I have, like figure out which ones are art and which ones are not. And yeah, I will do that after trespassing in the files. Right now, some thoughts that I have is that I struggle between like thinking about that some of the things that I do have to be considered art versus they cannot be considered art because of whatever reasons, right? So, for example, these streams, to an extent, or my videos, to an extent, they are art. But to another extent, it's like they are like 90% art. There is no, and art is understood loosely, right? It's like, for example, a diary entry is considered art, right? I guess once you share it, right? But that is like closer to art than, for example, like a business email. A business email is not art, right? It has a purpose, so it's like you have to take into consideration things in order to fit the purpose. But the diary entry is supposed to not be like that, right? It's supposed to be like self-expression, etc. So these streams, these videos, etc., are on the art spectrum of things, more than anything else. It's like the antipode of arts is commerce, basically, right? It's business, or it's like engineering or something like this, right? And the way I've thought of engineering, to be honest, is usually more on the art side of things, right? I like cars that move me. Not literally, although also literally, but more in the artistic kind of sense, right? But also I respect cars that are not that artistic, but that hold as like a function or whatever. But those cars I respect, but I wouldn't say that I want to go to the path of designing like those types of cars, for example, right? I wouldn't say that is my place in the car world, right? I can appreciate them, but I don't know. That's something I was thinking about. Or for example, if I want to make videos about cars, what is the purpose, right? Is the purpose to express what I think about those cars, etc.? Is the purpose something else? Like, it's different if you want to make videos for selling cars, right? If you are a dealership and you want to make videos for selling cars, maybe some artistic things do well, right? It's like maybe taking artistic considerations into account, like making them entertaining, or no, sorry, not making them entertaining. That would be, for example, something that is not artistic, right? It's like you have to take different considerations, right? You have to make them entertaining. For example, a Mr. Beast video, I would not say it's artistic, for example. I wouldn't say it's expressing Mr. Beast's, I don't know, to an extent it's artistic, but to another extent it's not, right? It's more like business-minded than artistic-minded, right? It's kind of serving the people, in a sense, right? Instead of like serving himself, instead of like furthering his vision. I don't know. It has like a balance. That's why it's difficult to categorize everything into like these distinct categories. But to me, it's like the way they are executed and all of this, it's way more commerce, right? It's more reach, audience, etc., right? Even if the result does end up becoming something like quite artistic. For example, the video where YouTubers are fighting or something like this, maybe that's, I don't know. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I would say that the product is entertaining and that it's interesting to watch, and yeah, but I wouldn't call it artistic and like expressing a vision, right? I wouldn't say that. Bro, what the fuck? Why are the stickers not sharing? This is what I meant with the fact, with this fucking. So now I have to do this. Control S. Explorador. I hope that ending this does not fucking crash OBS or something like that. Okay, so far it doesn't. So good. I have to open. It does. It cannot deal with a lot of files. Although it was transferring them, so I don't know. Maybe I should have let it do its thing. Media, wallpaper. No, okay, this is the actual fucking phone. Stickers. Okay, I will do stickers later. Video. I don't have that much video, I think. Okay. Video notes. Voice notes. Okay, I will do it. I think the problem is that this is backing up a ton of stickers. So I think I will only back up nuevo. Oops. Nuevo WhatsApp voice notes. And only go back up like from weeks 30 to 2024. Let's hope it does it. No. No. Android, media, WhatsApp, media, voice notes. Winnie. Boop. 20, 24, 30. Bloop. This should be straightforward. 29. Why is this suddenly taking so much time? Okay. Did I get sent so many voice notes? I guess if this is by week 26 is the half of the year. So 7th of July, that week. So week 29 is, I guess, last week or something like this. I don't know. Another heavy week, I guess. Not 2022, sorry, week 22. And yeah, basically while it does this, art. What do I wanna do that can be considered art? I've talked a lot about the things I want to do, the things I want to do in this channel. By the way, the thing that I had planned to talk for today was to look for jobs in Germany, Switzerland. But, I don't know, I postponed that. Maybe I will do that tomorrow. Very south. What do you mean with very south? Something about the art. Or related to these voice note things. Switzerland is in the south of Germany, isn't it? Or am I dumb? I thought you were searching in the south area then. Oh, no, not necessarily. I was thinking just countries that pay more than Spain. And Germany, my friend is in Germany, so he's in Leipzig, so he's not very south, to be honest. Within Germany, I do like the south more because I have like better memories of it. and I have not been that much to the north of it, so I have less memories, I guess, for it. But okay, voice notes, video profile stickers. I don't know if I want to do WhatsApp stickers again. WhatsApp stickers. Okay, I'm going to do again only 2024, the ones that have 2024. Okay, I'm waiting for them to load. So yeah, I don't know. But that was for tomorrow. Or for another day. I don't know, maybe I should do it today or every day. I don't know, I am demotivated and sad about it. I don't think I will get a job. I don't know. I mean, I have to, right? But I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. Getting rejected from the DHL thing, where I was like also recommended by a friend, was a blow, to be honest. It's like not even that. It's literally like moving fucking boxes in an airport, bro. I guess that's why I'm focusing on art. It's the only thing that it doesn't matter whether anyone cares or not, or whether anyone wants me or not, right? That is the point, right? If I have to do things that people care about, I've given up, right? I can't get a job, I can't get views on my videos, etc., right? So it's like it doesn't make sense to have that mindset anymore, right? I don't want to. Not sure if I can't or I simply don't want to. So I want to think of the things that I want to do that are art related instead. Okay, that's actually a better intro, right? Yeah, I know how you feel. I was actually one of the things that I wanted to ask you yesterday. Well, not yesterday. It's like yesterday because it was technically it's today because I will go to bed at 4 a.m. So yeah, at night it's like when I get the ideas for what I want to make the next day. This one I got today in the pool, so I got them either right before starting stream on the pool or like the night before. So the night before I was thinking, what would Hanyo do if like what you are studying you will go to work for your uncle, right? If your uncle, for example, moves to another country, or goes to wherever, or decides to retire, or his business crashes down, or etc., it's like, what would you do in that case? That was my question. So what I was thinking, like, because I wanted to make this video, like the video about looking for jobs, right? So I would have maybe been inspired to look in that, like in that some, like to look the way you would look, right? That kind of, that is what I was thinking, but I will ask the question again tomorrow, probably. If I do that job thing, I will ask it again tomorrow, or whenever I do the job question. Maybe I will forget, but yeah, that is what I wanted to ask. And the last straw was me applying for a job literally just for moving boxes and with a referral from a friend and getting rejected. So reading this book. Probably more closer to my mom again and search for a job, probably in Lear or something, I think. Maybe come to Emden. But I honestly can't see that coming. What's Emden? Ooh, Emden looks cool. Grosse Schleuse. It has a port. Autoport Emden. Whoa. Pogumer Kirche. Okay, I could actually do this. Share this screen. The sea is that way. Ah, behind the hill. Sad. I guess this is the same complaint that I had the other day with Spain. Like, there are no houses with views of the sea here because there is this fucking monticle, strange monticle, or whatever the fuck it's called in English. What would you search for? Like the things that you have studied for, or other things, like just random things. Lol, that's cool. Apparently in English it's called a dike. I call it a dike. Ah, so that's what Deichmann means. Like this Deichmann. Does it come from there? You were talking about this part, right? About this thing. See Schleuse. Industriehafen. Neuer Binnenhafen. EVAG Autologistics. Sounds interesting. Sounds like a place where they take cars by train and send them out by boat. This whole thing. Well, I was high school in Leer. I worked at Orga Data for 2 months. I probably try my luck there if it comes to it. Orga Data. Not sure what it is, but I can imagine more or less. Dachmeister. Fischerei. Fleischerei. Schützenplatz Emden. Kessel Schleuse. What does Kessel mean? Canal. Kessel. Kettle. Huh. Cauldron. What? Boiler. Cauldron. Von Bergen Schlosssenes Tal. I guess something like this. Kessel. Bergen. Kessel. Geographische. Kassel? No, Kessel. Geographische Lage. No, sí. I don't know. Cauldron Geography. Bro. An area in which the enemy or Stinker a pocket or besieged area. The Kessel von Stalingrad. The lair of certain animals such as fox, badger. Interesting. El Rancho. The alternative head shop and streetwear Emden. Lol. Lol. French dope. Good girls go to heaven, bad girls have an abortion. Bro. Lol. Lol. Funny shop. Okay. This book and it talks about art, etc. So I've been wondering about which of the things I can do can be like are aligned with that. Sí, y comer también. That vision of art. Can I reload this? I wanted to see this chart better. Okay, are aligned with that vision of art. Something that it talks about art, kind of in the sense of expressing your unique pod, etc. Versus like as opposed to other things like business, which are okay. I think I can do this. Back to the transferring stickers. 200 elements. Let's see if it's not too many. Okay, they're copying it. That's good. Okay, I think this will do. Let's do a quick lookup to see if I do this and I do SDK guion. Okay, yes, I have them on my backups from my OnePlus and from my Samsung S7. So yeah. media, WhatsApp. Hello to the second person, by the way. I am moving images from WhatsApp to nuevo carpeta WhatsApp images while I think about art. And yeah, I've been wondering what things are aligned with that vision of art. Which of the things that I do / want to do / plan to do are aligned with that vision of art, and which ones would be another ones are thought with the lens of commerce. So yeah, some things. Listing. Let's start listing. Videos, streams, in the current format that I do them. Card videos. Websites. Games. Let's see, for example, let's put up here something like YouTube videos. I should sort some of these ideas, right? Video ideas. It's like most of them are more art than anything. Okay, this one, for example, is not really. Although there are a couple that aren't. For example, asking 100 people which are your favorite cars. Vídeos de finanzas y tal. Those kind of things, I guess. And there are some things that straddle the line, I guess. Tread the line. Sorry, not straddle. Okay, let's see what private has. Okay, nothing, so... Fuck. Carpeta, sent. First I'm going to do the regular one. Ver, lista. IMG 2020 0121 updates there. So the last one is May 24th. Okay, 60 images. Some overlap, but who cares? Media. No. WhatsApp images. Send. Send 24. Same with send. Okay, websites, for example. Initially, but I just couldn't. Okay, and now the last thing that I want to do is Android, the data part of like the Android phones, which is pretty heavy and data. I don't know why I'm even saving this up just in case, because this project is just like a space that I don't need for anything, but I don't know. It's like maybe one day there is like a way to fuck. No. By the way, I'm playing Rimworld right now, so that's why I'm not destructive, lol. Okay. I may play Rimworld one of these days if I like one of these days that I don't have like literally any ideas or something like this. But lately I've been having ideas, so lol. Apparently there is a third person. Hello to the third person. I am talking about art as you can see here, but I will record the video after. And right now I am trying to move files from the phone that I'm letting go of to my computer to like have it back it up. I don't know. I like to hoard data basically. No, Anki is the one that is going to be the death of my. I didn't realize that. Scheiße. Let's just skip Anki, I guess. Because I have not done Anki in with that phone, so I don't have any new flashcards. Data. Now bloop. What happened? No, nothing. My phone, my Windows Explorer keeps crashing when I try to. Quoted replies. Yeah, when I try to send things that are too heavy. What the hell is an EXO file? No idea. Okay, the second person. Oh no, it's still here, I guess. Okay, it was a different second person. I don't know. I can't tell, to be honest. Oh fuck. Maybe the MIUI gallery. Fuck. Another one. Okay, fuck it. I'm going to pass these files later because it's too much. Right now I'm going to record this. Let's see if I have some of the things I want to do videos. If I say something interesting, well, if I have timestamped them correctly, and I can look up some information. YouTube. Listas. Things I want to do. Is there something that is like things I want to do? About things I want. Okay. Okay, this is something interesting. Okay, YouTube consulting, for example. YouTube consulting. That was not help, right? Not art. That was helping others. Minimalism versus Okay. Do I have only those 5 videos? I would have thought that I have way more, to be honest. For example, let's see. Updating my website may look like something mundane and all this, but rewarding things is important. Unfinished business ideas. Okay, these are the things that I'd like to do. I don't know, these aren't art, to be honest. YouTube keep videos ideas. So I think now. Lol. 15th of May 2024. Right now, that has passed. So maybe I'm due for an update on this. I should save this on archive this on some whatever the fuck. Archive. let's see if there are. Yes, it has been updated. So okay, I will snapshot it again another time when I update it. Okay, let's record the video. What do I want to do? Well, fuck it. Let's. Nah, fuck it. What do I want to do that can be considered art? So I've been rejected from the jobs that I want to do, and fuck it. Let's do this on this kind of background, and let's ask ChatGPT to generate me a background. ChatGPT. We're able to finish this in less than 10 minutes, this video. Generate me a background image 16:9 aspect ratio of something for a video titled let's see what it does. I think for using it for background, it doesn't matter that it's a WebP image. I can just drop it here, boop, yep, and it works. Lit. And I could just even do something like this a little bit, and like this a little bit. Yes. That works. Thanks, G. Okay, boom. What do I want to do that can be considered art? So, for context, I have been rejected from the jobs that I want to do, right? That I thought I wanted to do. I've been rejected from many that I have been applying to. And also, and the last straw was last week me applying for a job, literally just moving boxes in an airport, and I had the referral of a friend, right? And I still got rejected. So that was pretty fucking. I don't know. Fuck, let's. What do I want to do that can be considered art? So, for context, I've been rejected from jobs that I want to do, and the last straw. What do I want to do that can be considered art? So, for context, I have been rejected from many jobs that I want to do that I have applied to, and the last straw was me applying for a job, literally just moving boxes in an airport, and I had the referral of a friend, and I still got rejected. I've also been reading this book, and this book is like about creative purposes and art and all this, and it kind of is about art in the meaning of expressing your unique point of view, as opposed to other things like business, which are more like trying to help others on their stuff, right? That business is more like that. Art is more about expressing your own point of view, right? So because of this book, plus the thing I mentioned before of no one wanting me to further their own purposes, right? I've been wondering about which of the things that I want to do kind of align with that vision of art of me furthering my own, expressing my whatever, right? And which of the things that I had thought of are more on the side of commerce, and those things are like going to be set aside or something like that, because I don't trust the world to give me what I want in that aspect. So I will just focus on the things that I want to express out there. Yeah, because I have a lot of things that I want to do, blah, blah, blah. But if the things that I want to do are kind of going to get me even more down, because they are not things that depend on my creative pursuit, right? And are things that are more commerce related, and they doing well depends more on like other people, whatever, instead of me seeing them through the view of, okay, this is art. It doesn't matter if no one likes it, because the purpose of art is to like express it, right? It's for it to get out there, even if no one relates or whatever. The purpose of it is for it to get out there. So what things can be seen through that lens and what things cannot, right? What things were meant to be some other thing. And this is the list that I have, right? Videos, streams in the current format that I do them. I did a video quite like not a long time ago, that is called sorry. My problem is that I trust the algorithm, right? This video is the one that I mean. And in that video, I said that basically I had this sense that someone would listen or that someone would get, etc. Right? So it was not just purely artistic in a way. It was more of like trying to connect with people, right? So the purpose was not like more instrumentally connect with people, like actually find people or whatever, right? Rather than put something out there with this kind of artistic sense of like giving something out there, right? But I keep doing it because after all, it is kind of like my diary entry. It is just me talking and whatever, right? So even if I have 2 viewers, which is decent, but even if I had 0, I would probably still stream more or less every day, because it's my way of like processing things or whatever, right? Like I started when I had 0 viewers for a reason. So yeah, that will keep going, the videos and these things, right? Even if I know that they will not get any views, it's because I want to put something out there, to put a message out there, even if no one listens to it. Like I used to trust that someone would listen, now I don't, but I still keep making videos. So yeah, that's staying. Then car videos. Car videos is something that has been kind of in my mind for a long time, but I think the reason why I don't make them is because I don't see them, like I don't see my perspective or my point of view regarding car videos as interesting yet, right? Once I get some cars that I'm interested in and that I want to tell stories about, I think in those moments, I reckon I will make car videos, right? Once the stories that I want to tell, I actually want to tell them, right? Because for the moment, the only reason why I would be making car videos would be for instrumental purposes, right? To say things like, I know how to make car videos for other people, right? That's why I don't start, because I simply don't want to. Yeah, I've never actually been too deep into that pandering to other people and trying to make portfolio pieces, etc., right? That's the problem. I don't want to make a portfolio, right? A portfolio is something that gets made. Like this could be, maybe I will make a side video about why a portfolio is something I don't like, but essentially I don't like making a portfolio if you haven't made anything, right? It's like making the things for the portfolio, to me, doesn't make any sense. The portfolio is supposed to be the compilation of the things that you have already made because you wanted, right? That is the portfolio, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe there are like some other professions where it's different, but that is kind of my perspective on it. Games. The next category is games, and I have a couple of ideas, and this, it's like I used to be thinking about the games in more of an instrumental perspective as well, right? It always had the balance, right? It had the balance of expressing some things and also wanting to get money from them, right? Now I'm like, fuck it. I don't even want to think about the money, right? I don't even want to kind of speculate what would be the best way to get money, blah, blah. No, I don't care about that. I only care about expressing things and how it best works, like how the game format best works as a tool for expressing what I want to express, the message that I want to convey and put out there, even if no one plays the fucking game or whatever, right? Like, even once the game is done, I will probably try to get it played by people, or etc., right? But up until it's made, I won't give a fuck about that. Video ideas. I have more video ideas that I don't count as the current format of this video stream that I'm making. I have videos that are like more planned, right? And most of the videos that I had are more or less art, are more about like expressing something. So I guess the limitation there, I don't know where it lies. I guess it's more on, I don't know. I don't really know where it lies. More maybe about effort, maybe freedom to experiment, or something that I don't feel free to experiment in some things, etc. I don't know. Maybe some of that. And also there are, or maybe like the context. Maybe I don't feel like these videos would be put in a context. So yeah, I think that is also a problem, right? I don't feel like they are purely art in the sense that I would want them to like succeed, right? So yeah, they would get made and I wouldn't know where to put them, right? I wouldn't know how to put them out there. Like, that would be the thing. So I guess I have not made them because there was this kind of tension between me wanting to put a message out there versus the logistics of the message, will people care about this message, etc., right? So I guess it won, like the friction won in those senses. But the ideas are there noted down, so maybe one day I will find them interesting. I don't think so, but yeah, they're there just in case. And there are also a couple that aren't, right? There are, for example, this asking 100 people on the street what their favorite cars are. To me, that is not art because it is kind of gathering what other people say, right? So yeah, it requires courage or whatever. And for those videos, the reason why I haven't done them is because even though the idea sounds interesting to me and I would like the message, I don't know, I would like to hear what the responses are. Obviously, those kind of videos, the purpose of them is to like grow something, right? They are kind of algorithmic slop, so people can consume them. And I don't really vibe with that, to be honest. So, and I don't have anything that I want to slop grow or that kind of thing. Same with videos about finances and AI. I had this idea of making these videos, right? And the reason why I wanted to make those videos was because I wanted money, right? So, and I've watched a ton of videos like this, so I more or less know what you have to do, what you have to say, but I never ended up making them because to me, it's not a path that I want to pursue, to be honest. Websites are an interesting thing because, like, initially, here I have written initial e-commerce, but actually it's wrong. Initially, I used to buy domain names for things that I wanted to have out there, right? And I never got around to making the web pages for that. So those are kind of frustrated, I guess, art things. They were supposed to be kind of more on the artsy side of a web page, right? It was a web page meant to... There are some... The purposes were mixed, right? There are some where I wanted to express something. There are some where I thought it would be funny, but I didn't know what to express. And there are some that I wanted to be helpful for others, right? But I think that when I try to be helpful for others, it's bad because no one gives a fuck, so, right? So that I cannot make websites, like think about websites in that way anymore, right? I have to think about websites in a pure selfish manner, right? What do I want to put out there? That is kind of my thing, right? And I just couldn't, when it came, then I joined this web development bootcamp, etc. And there, the purpose was commerce, right? What was instrumental was to get your portfolio of websites. And then again, I just couldn't do it, right? I couldn't make websites, fake websites for a portfolio. I just couldn't, right? It didn't make any sense to me to use my time doing that. So I simply didn't. So yeah, I don't want to make fake websites for portfolios, etc., for commerces, etc., and I don't want to make websites. So yeah, so I either will make websites to help people, etc. If I get prompted to it by people, right? I won't get out to help people or whatever the fuck because it doesn't work for me. I don't know so far. And but the main thing will be this art, right? So I won't try to make portfolio pieces or whatever the fuck, and just if wind blows that way, I will make websites in that sense. And then, for example, a thing that I had things that I wanted to do, etc. YouTube consulting. This was not art from the very beginning. I wanted to simply be helpful to people. What happened? No one gave a shit, right? Maybe I didn't do a good enough job promoting, etc., etc. Could be, but no one gave a shit. So that's like another failure that has gotten me discouraged from trying these kind of things. So yeah, that's why I stopped. I guess it's maybe I haven't stopped forever. And if someone wants my help or whatever the fuck, feel free to help to ask. But yeah, that's the reason why I stopped kind of trying to get people to whatever or those kind of things, because it never worked. It didn't really work for me. And I'm not I lost my faith in myself in being able to help others. So yeah. So yeah, basically this video, like that, this is the message of the video. I don't have like anything more to say regarding this. Sum up of the video. I have given up on trying to help others because it hasn't worked. I am useless for other people. I'm sad about it. So the only way that is not suicide is the artist's way. Thank you for being here if you reached the end. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I will put some video here related. Maybe the video that I mentioned before of the video about that I trusted the algorithm. Maybe the video about my problem is that I trusted the algorithm. You can have it over here. Okay, not bad. 13 minutes. I think it's a decent sized video. I think the pace is decent too. Are you sure that's how you want to end it? Mentioning suicide. If it's at the end, I think YouTube doesn't like demonetize it or something like that. So it's like no one actually watches the videos until the end. So it doesn't matter. So yeah, right now I'm going to upload it, basically. Wait. It got I'm not sure what this is. MIUI Gallery Cache. Okay, let's upload the video. One of my favorite Bob Arham songs is so I'm fine with it. I don't want to say it too much, the word, just in case, but I think I've seen it. Is it from? Yeah, it's way from one of the older specials, I guess, right? Like either Make Happy or What, one of those, right? '21, 2022, 12 minutes, 10 seconds, 12 minutes. What do I want to do? What the video that I consider art? Bloop. 0000 intro and context. Bloop. Nah, not really this one. What do I want to do that can be considered art? So for context, I have been rejected from many jobs that I want to, and was me applying for a job, literally just moving boxes in an airport, and I had the referral of a friend, and I still got rejected. I've also been reading this book, and this book is about creative purposes and art and all this, and it kind of is about art in the meaning of expressing your unique point of view as opposed to other things like business, which are more like trying to help others on their stuff. Right? Business is more like that. Art is more about expressing your own point of view. Right? So because of this book, plus the thing I mentioned before of no one wanting me to further their own purposes, right? I've been wondering about which of the things that I want to do kind of align with that vision of art of me furthering my own expressing my work, right? And which of the things that I have thought of are more on the side of commerce, and those things are like going to be set aside or something like that because I don't trust the world to give me what I want in that aspect. So I will just focus on the things that I want to express out there. Yeah, because I have a lot of things that I want to do, blah, blah, but if the things that I want to do are kind of going to get me even more down because they are not things that depend on my creative pursuit, right? And are things that are more commerce related and they doing well depends more on like other people, whatever, instead of me seeing them through the view of okay, this is art, it doesn't matter if no one likes it because the purpose of art is to like express it, right? It's for it to get out there, even if no one relates or whatever. The purpose of it is for it to get out there. So what things can be seen through that lens and what things cannot, right? What things were meant to be some other thing. And this is very accurate. Videos streams in the current format that I do them. I did them some other thing. And this is very accurate. Videos streams in the current format that I do them. I did a video quite like not a long time ago that is my problem is that I trust the algorithm. Right? This video is the one that I mean. And in that video I said that basically I had this sense that someone would listen or that someone would care, etc. Right? So it was not just purely artistic in a way. It was more of like trying to connect with people. Right? So the purpose was not like more instrumentally connect with people, like actually find people or whatever, right? Rather than put something out there with this kind of artistic sense of like giving something out there, right? But I keep doing it because after all it is kind of like my diary entry. It is just me talking and whatever. Right? So even if I currently have 2 viewers, which is recent, but even if I had 0, I would probably still stream more or less every day because it's my way of like processing things or whatever. Like I started when I had 0 viewers before I result. So yeah, that will keep going. The videos and these things, right? Even if I know they will not get any views, it's because I want to put something out there, to put a message out there, even if no one listens to it. Like I used to trust that someone would listen, now I don't, but I still keep making videos. So yeah, that's saying. Then car videos. Car videos. 28, let's say. Is something that has been kind of in my mind for a long time, but I think the reason why I don't make them is because I don't see them, like I don't see my perspective or my point of view regarding car videos as interesting yet. Right? Once I get some cars that I'm interested in and that I want to tell stories about, I think in those moments, I reckon I will make car videos. Right? Once the stories that I want to tell, I actually want to tell them. Right? Because for the moment, the only reason why I would be making car videos would be for instrumental purposes, right? To say things like, I know how to make car videos for other people, right? That's why I don't start, because I simply don't want to yeah, I've never actually been too deep into that pandering to other people and trying to make portfolio pieces, etc. Right? That's the problem. I don't want to make a portfolio, right? Tangent about not wanting to make a portfolio. A portfolio is something that gets made. Like this could be, maybe I will make a side video about why a portfolio is something I don't like. But essentially, I don't like making a portfolio if you haven't made anything. Right? It's like making the things for the portfolio to me doesn't make any sense. The portfolio is supposed to be the combination of the things that you have already made because you want. Right? That is the portfolio, in my opinion. Maybe there are like some other professions where it's different, but that is kind of my perspective on it. Games. The next category is games, and I have a couple of ideas, and this, it's like I used to be thinking about the games in more of an instrumental perspective as well, right? It always had a balance, right? It had a balance of expression of things, and also wanting to get money from them, right? Now, I'm like, fuck it, I don't even want to think about the money, right? I don't even want to kind of speculate what would be the best way to get money, blah, blah. No, I don't want that, I don't care about that. I only care about expressing things and how it best works, like how the game format best works as a tool for expressing what you want to express, the message that you want to convey and put out there, even if no one plays the game or whatever, right? Like, even once the game is done, I would probably try to get it played by people, etc., right? But up until it's made, I won't give a fuck about that. Video ideas. I have more video ideas that I don't count as the current format of this video stream that I'm making. I have videos that are like more planned, right? And most of the videos that I have are more or less art, more about like expressing something. So I guess the limitation, how the game format best works as a tool for expressing what I want to express, the message that I want to convey and put out there, even if no one plays the game or whatever, right? Like even once the game is done, I will probably try to get it played by people, etc. Right? But up until it's made, I won't give a fuck about it. Video ideas. I have more video ideas that I don't count as the current format of this video stream that I'm making. I have videos that are like more planned, right? And most of the videos that I have are more or less art, more about like expressing something. So I guess the limitation there, I don't know where it lies. I guess it's more on, I don't really know where it lies. More maybe about maybe effort, maybe freedom to experiment or something that I don't feel free to experiment in some things, etc. Maybe some of that. And also there, or maybe like the context. Maybe I don't feel like these videos would be put in a context. See, I think that is also a problem. Right? I don't feel like they are purely art in the sense that I would want them to like succeed, right? So yeah, they would get made, and I wouldn't know where to put them. Right? I wouldn't know how to put them out there. Like that would be the main thing. So I guess I have not made them because there was this kind of tension between me wanting to put a message out there versus the logistics of the message, the will people care about this message, etc. Right? So I guess it won, like the friction won in those senses. But the ideas are there, noted down. So maybe one day I will find them interesting. I don't think so, but yeah, they just is. And there are also a couple that aren't. There are, for example, this asking 100 people on the street what their favorite cars are. To me, that is not art because it is kind of gathering what other people say. Right? So yeah, it requires courage or whatever. And for those videos, the reason why I haven't done them is because even though the idea sounds interesting to me and I would like the message, I don't know, I would like to hear what the responses are. Obviously, those kind of videos, the purpose of them is to like grow something. Right? They are kind of algorithmic slop, so people can consume them. And I don't really vibe with that, to be honest. So, and I don't have anything that I want to slop grow on that thing. Same with videos about finances and AI. I had this idea of making these videos, and the reason why I want to make those videos was because I wanted money. Right? So, and I've watched a ton of videos like this, so I more or less know what to do, what to say, but I never ended up making them because to me, it's not something, it's not a path that I want to pursue, to be honest. Websites. Websites are an interesting thing. I ended up making them because to me, it's not something, it's not a path that I want to pursue, to be honest. Websites. Websites are an interesting thing because, like, initially, here I have written initially comments, but actually, it's wrong. Initially, I used to buy domain names for things that I wanted to have out there, right? And I never got around to making the web pages for that. So those are kind of frustrated, I guess, art things. They were supposed to be kind of more on the artsy side of a web page, right? It was a web page meant to... sorry. There are some, the purposes were mixed, right? There are some where I wanted to express something, there are some where I thought it would be funny, but I didn't know what to express, and there are some that I wanted to be helpful for others, right? But I think that when I try to be helpful for others, it's bad, because no one gives a fuck, right? So that I cannot make websites, like think about websites in that way anymore, right? I have to think about websites in a user manner, right? What do I want to put out there? That is kind of my thing, right? And I just couldn't. When it came, then I joined the development bootcamp, etc. And there, the purpose was commerce, right? What was instrumental was to get your portfolio of websites. And then again, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't make websites, fake websites for a portfolio. I just couldn't, right? It didn't make any sense to me to use my time doing that. So I simply didn't. So yeah, I don't want to make fake websites for portfolios, etc., for commerces, etc., and I don't want to make websites. So yeah, so I either will make websites to help people, etc., if I get prompted to it by people. Hey Quan, I miss you, man. It's been for 2 months. 2 months? Not really. At the beginning of July, you commented on my videos, so probably less than 2 months. How are you, Hong? How's life? Right? I won't get out to help people or whatever the fuck because it doesn't work for me so far. And but the main thing will be this art, right? So I won't try to make portfolio pieces or whatever the fuck, and just if wind blows that way, I will make more in that sense. And then, for example, a thing that I had and things that I wanted to do for YouTube consulting. This was not art from the beginning. I wanted to be helpful to people. What happened? No one gave a shit. Right? Maybe I didn't do a good enough job promoting it, etc. Could be, but no one. I did watch my iPads for 2 months. Don't give a shit. So that's like another failure that has gotten me discouraged from trying this kind of thing. So yeah, that's why I stopped. I guess if maybe I haven't stopped forever, and if someone wants my help or whatever the fuck, feel free to help to ask. But yeah, that's the reason why I stopped kind of trying to get people to whatever or this kind of thing, because it never worked. It didn't really work for me. And I'm not I lost my faith in myself in being able to help others. So basically, the video, like that, this is the message of the video. I don't have anything more to say regarding this. Sum up of the video. I have given up on trying to help others because it hasn't worked. I am useless for other people. I'm sad about it. So the only way that is not suicide is the artist's way. Thank you for being here if you reached the end. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I will put some video here related. Maybe the video that I mentioned before of the video about that I trusted the algorithm. Maybe the video of my problem is that I trusted the algorithm. You can have it over here. What do we want to do that can be considered art? So for context, I have been rejected from many. Yeah, I feel good without my iPad, now it's here. I guess they took your iPad from you or something like this. For 2 months. That's good. Well, not good that they took your iPad, I mean, good that you're back. But maybe it's good that they took your iPad. Maybe you were too addicted. I don't know. Who knows? I am uploading a video. Boop. My pro. I tested the algorithm. Bloop. Guarda. Whoop, wait. No. My iPad in the God Stone. Wait, what the fuck? Man, I didn't watch Renata Live and Pixel Junk and Japanese. No, my iPad in the God Stone. When I have a bad news. Bad news, you mean? What do you mean? What bad news? Bad news is a singular word, by the way. Like the word news is meant to mean like just one new. You use the word news still for that. It's an interesting word, by the way. It also confused me at the beginning. Today in 2025, the sun got too big, cooked in all the people 8 billion. What? The world is getting hot. When I was younger, I had a program on my laptop that would lock me out after a specific time. It was annoying. That's the downside of having a tech-savvy uncle. Yeah, some of my friends had that as well. Like firewalls on their PCs too, so they couldn't visit certain websites, that kind of thing. There are the people who like accept those, and there are the people who like find ways to against them, right? So there are people I know, I'm not sure if I know them or I just read stories, but people who like, for example, learned to use VPNs or to use proxies and all this to circumvent the parental locks that they had been put into, for example. I know some people like this. But yeah, if it locks the computer out, it's harder to... Some video here. But in 2040, it's too hot a little bit. The Earth gets too close to the sun. I mean, I think the problem is not like the distance to the sun. The problem is like the protections from the sun that we have that we are eroding as a species, I guess. Like the ozone layer. I think the ozone layer is back, I guess. But like, yeah, carbon dioxide and the greenhouse effect, those kind of things, rather than like the distance to the actual sun. I think. here related. Maybe the video that I mentioned before of the video about that I trusted the algorithm. Maybe the video about my problem is that I trusted the algorithm. You can have it over here. Basically, after all, it is kind of every day. Like not a long time ago, that is videos streams in the current format that I do them. I did a video quite like not a long time ago that is called My Problem is en el siguiente público copiar. Okay, let's put a question mark in the title. I like sometimes question marks in the title. Global warming is not because we're closing in on the sun, but that's an interesting idea. Lol. So I didn't watch your video. Juan, let me go watch it. Okay, I will upload it soon. Oh, your video, it new one. Yes, I know. The sun, it not hello, it's white. I meant yellow. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's white. You are right about that. Boop, cerrar. X.com. Accept cookies. Boop.
So first off, we went for a 30-mile run. It was pretty cloudy, so I had to warm up in the infrared sauna afterwards. Got some fresh eggs from the farm, and you already know we had to go say hi to Barney, the barn dog. Then I was designing some of the summer collection that we're dropping soon to be determined. Finally, the best part of the day, meeting up with the boys and going for the surf. The waves were absolutely pumping. The guys were ripping, and yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Day in the life of a 23-year-old CEO living in the Hamptons. So first off, we went for a 30-mile run. It was pretty...
Boop. Let me delete the algorithm. So something like this. No, honey, it will be 2023. The sun is too hottest, and the people get out the Earth and go to Mars. I guess Mars. If you the water Mars, it have oxygen. You mean like if you melt the water in Mars or something like this, you get oxygen? What if I do this like that? Whoa. Yes, the Mars have a send and Drake Sawyer. Okay, that is ununderstandable. Sorry, I don't know what you mean. Ascend and like Sawyer. Ocean? You mean ocean? They have ice caps. I think Mars, right? I don't know. If I recall correctly, I could look it up. Who that guy it is? Is it Silly Billy? Who do you mean?
In the life of a 23-year-old CEO living in the Hamptons. So first off, we went for a
Maybe you are like super delayed or something like this.
30-mile run. It was pretty cloudy, so I had to warm up in the infrared. Day in the life of a 23-year-old CEO living in the Hamptons. So first off, we went for a 30-mile run. It was
Silly Billy. Fast and I didn't know it, to be honest. Silly Billy FNF. I've never played that game. No, please don't die. Sad Frog Green. What? Nice fit, though. Lol. Let's see if I look. I think I have sent this from Coscorro Drift BMW Museum. Mercedes Museum. in the Mercedes Museum, and if I recall correctly, the BMW 1-2. They had sections. Saffron green is probably the Pepe. Yeah, I'm probably rumored. Ayo, stop. What are you doing, Juan? She was 34 years old in the 1900s. That's too old to play. Ooh. What about AI? What do you mean about AI? BMW. Mercedes. Let's see. Hold on, let me go vote for AI. This is to make you can talk here, Talkie. It here on your phone too, like AI and Google. It has free Talkie AI. Go try Talkie AI in Google. Let's see. Talkie AI. This. Bro, this sounds strange as fuck. This, you mean?
Hey. Harry Styles, Mary, Travis Kelce, Kill, Joe Alwyn.
Lol. Bro, why is there no history part? Bro, it's so difficult to find the fucking... Wait, so you're like car, Juan? Do you? I like cars, yeah. I was looking at, for unrelated reasons though, to see what the German companies were doing in the 1939, 1945. You're like old, new. I like everything. Although lately more old because new cars are getting heavy. Even BMWs, for example, the BMW M5, the new one, is like 2,500 kilos or something like this. It's crazy. It's insanely heavy. It's like heavier than many cars. So in this environment, old cars maybe, but I like some new ones too. Right? Okay, I'm ending stream for today. Thank you for being here, and goodbye. All, yeah. Even cars that I like less, like heavy cars or ugly cars, or like cars that